Scary, huh?
No.
800,000 kids last year were abducted. That is unbelievable. I mean, and they said 93% of them were, after the 2 to 4 hour time window, we're never seen again. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how this works. I'm going to explain this to you.
Okay.
The front page is pretty simple. So, child's name, date of filled out. You open up the first page, it's all the vital information.
Okay.
Anything that's not going to change, you want to write in pen. Anything that will change, you want to write in pencil so that you can update it on a regular basis.
Okay.
Second page here, physical description of the child. Anything that's going to distinguish the child, between another kid, so that you're not mixing up the children.
Okay.
Like I have a birthmark on the left side of the head. So I just, put a 1 left side of the head, right down here, 1, and then put birthmark. Okay. Third page is fingerprints. This is going to give you all 10 fingerprints as opposed to, just the thumbprint that they used to do for the little kids with those cards and things on. Okay. We have a fingerprint strip.
Okay.
Okay, it's non-toxic, so if they put it in their mouth, they're not going to poison themselves and die.
Okay.
It's good, but it will stain clothing, furniture, walls, anything that you care about.
Okay.
So do this in the bathroom where they can wash their hands as soon as it's done. So that way you won't have to worry about that. Okay. They also recommend that you have a DNA sample. The best way to do this is a hair follicle. So rip out a couple hairs. If they get lippy, don't take a whole handful because you only need a couple. Tape it down, all you need is a root, you don't need the whole hair, okay? Now there's also a place to put a photograph on the back here. They recommend that you do the child's school picture, if they're of age. You can update it every year. Tape it in, don't glue it, because if you glue it, you have to keep updating it, you're gonna, damage.
Right.
The back. Okay, like I said, these go for $24.95 in the open market. You wanna make sure that you have them, because the nice thing about this is it works with the Amber Alert system. And it's nationwide. So if you go out of state, this will still help you out, whereas all the other child safety stuff they have usually only works within the state you live in.
Okay.
Okay. Now you said Mary's sister has
Yeah.
3 kids. Like I said, you can sponsor up to 5 families into this program. So let's start with her family.
Okay.
All right. And what's her name?
Mary Smith. Mary Smith.
Okay. Phone?
724-111-111.
And 3 kids, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 3, and they were just born?
Yeah.
All right. All right. You said you have a friend from high school? Does he have kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
His name's Chris.
All right.
His number is 412 blah, blah, blah. And he actually has 4. He got
4
2
kids.
Well, two of them are old. They're getting ready to graduate high school.
Okay.
And then that was with his first wife. They started early, and he has 2 more with his
Now,
wife.
how old are the 2 older ones? Because we usually like to do these for children 18 and under.
Okay. Yeah, 18 and 17.
18 and 17. All right, we'll get them too. So 4 kids. All right. Next person.
Can you do my brother down in Atlanta? He has 2 kids.
Yeah, we have an agent down there. We can get it to him.
Okay.
All right. And his name?
John.
John. All right. Okay. And phone number?
561.
I know it's out of the area. It might be hard to remember.
Okay. He has 2 kids.
Brother and 2 kids. All right. Anybody else? Like I said, you can sponsor up to 5 families. We want to get these in every home in America.
Yeah, the guy I work with, Chuck. Him and his wife have a couple kids, but I don't know how old they are.
All right. Well, we'll give Chuck a call and see if we can help out. All right.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
Can't think of it.
Not one more? 4's good. Yeah, we'll get them a call right away. We'll get those odds.
Okay.
So, congratulations for helping them out. Make you feel good. All right, Chuck. Or, excuse me, Joe. Next I have a mandatory read-off letter here for you. This is a copy of it.
Okay.
But I also want to read this one off the computer because it's a little more generic and pertains a little bit more while we're out here. All right. So let me start with this one. I'm going to leave this here for you in case you want to follow along. Dear member, the insurance programs being offered to you today are made available on a voluntary basis through the cooperation of your organization and American Income Life Insurance Company. Our company has a long-standing history of serving organizations and their members. AIL supplemental benefits are in no competition with any group benefits through your workplace or employer and can complement any insurance policies you may already have. If you choose to take advantage of the programs offered through AIL, your benefit program is permanent and portable throughout your lifetime. AIL supplemental benefits include automatic built-in features to help members during hard times, such as a strike and layoff waiver of premium. If you qualify, your coverage lasts a lifetime and is under your independent control. Once the program has been explained to you, we are sure you will agree with the many participating members that it's one of the most valuable programs that you have ever seen. We are privileged to provide insurance services to over 6 million policyholders throughout the United States, Canada, and New Zealand. We have over $36 billion worth of life insurance in force. There are several benefits available, so please take a few minutes to listen to the AIL representative who is visiting you. If they can help you with your needs in this area, please take advantage today. If not, we would like your feedback, so please take a minute to complete the officer report form, which we'll get to later. We share this information with your organization to help us serve you more effectively. Alright, Joe, Mary, this is how it works. If, as I'm sitting here with you discussing these benefits and you're nodding your head thinking to yourself, wow, these are great benefits, I can see why the members are enrolling and we need to get on this, we ask you to try to qualify today while I'm out here. But if on the flip side, you're thinking to yourself, these are great benefits, but they really don't fill a need for me and my family right now, and we ask you to try to not qualify while I'm out here today. Now, either way, yes or no, that decision does have to be made in fairness to all the other members waiting to enroll. The nice thing about these benefits is that they're a no-brainer, and you're going to know right away whether they fill a need for you or not. So does that make sense, Joe? Yeah. You on the same page? All right, what about you, Mary? Does it make sense to you too? All right, now either way, your group does value your opinion. It's a nice thing, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, this is the officer report form that the letter mentioned. This goes back to my group telling them that I did a good job for you, that I trampled mud in the house, you know, the 4 walls are standing after I left, things like that, all right? So I want you to fill this out after we're all finished here, and like I said, this is going to go back to my group telling you that I did a good job, okay? So basically all I need you to do is sit back, take all the information in, and please stop me if you have any questions at all, all right? Okay. We on the same page? Joe, Mary, you too? Okay, fantastic. All right. Now, it's 2011, Joe and Mary, and we found that most people have life insurance. Surprise, surprise. Mm-hmm. But what we found is that most people don't know how it works or what they have or how to, how to use it. So, this next video I'm going to show you is going to tell you a little bit about the different types of life insurance and when you should have the different types. Okay.
Since birth, you have spent each day.
Okay, so Joe, Mary, do you see how important it is to have permanent protection for your family, especially today?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, do you understand the difference between whole life and term life? Mm-hmm. All right, good. It took me months to pass a test that I took for that. It took you guys a couple minutes to understand that. All right. Now, the fourth no-cost benefit that your group, your local 9, has set up for you is the needs analysis.
Okay.
What I love about the needs analysis is that it takes into account your current financial standing, examines if you have any gaps in your coverage. All right. If you don't have any gaps in your coverage, it's not going to recommend anything. If you do have gaps in your coverage, it will recommend some things. Now, before we go into this, I want you guys to be completely honest with me. They base this needs analysis off 3% of your income. So, Joe, you're the main breadwinner of your family, okay?
All right.
Who handles bills?
I do.
You do? Okay. If we were to take away $3 of every 100 that you make, is that going to drastically change your lifestyle or take food off the table?
Probably not.
Probably not? All right. And the reason we say this is because, we don't want to show you something that you really like but you couldn't afford, okay? We kind of think of it as taking, your $100, taking 3 away to protect the other 97 coming in. Okay. So Joe, you said your date of birth was June 15th. And I'm sorry, I forget the year.
1971.
1970. You're looking like a young 40. Look good. All right, and Mary?
Hers is February 18th, 1973.
All right, and 2 kids.
Yeah. Abigail?
Abigail, and her birthday?
February 1st. 1999. And Daniel. His is October 26th, 2002.
Pretty close in age. They get along?
Yeah, when they're not beating the hell out of each other.
So not too often then, huh? All right, Joe, what would you say your monthly take-home pay is after taxes?
About $3,500.
$3,500? Yeah, and you're married to stay at home, so I actually heard a pretty interesting statistic the other day that the stay-at-home moms are worth over $100,000 a year.
Oh, yeah.
So congratulations, Mary. you got it going on.
Here's your 1099.
Okay, Joe, do you have any life insurance through work?
Yeah, I think I get a $10,000 group policy with them.
Right. Any whole life or term life on yourself out of work?
I get a $5,000 whole life policy that like my parents bought for me when I was little.
Yeah. That's all?
Yeah.
Any whole or term on there? No. Rent or own? What's your mortgage balance?
We actually owe about $32,000.
Interest rate?
I think it's 5%.
All right, and how many years you got remaining on that?
We got actually 6 years left.
6 years left?
Yeah.
Oh, you're almost near the finish line. Okay, do you have any insurance to pay off the mortgage in case of a wreck?
No, I don't think so.
No? Anything put away for the kids' education?